So the combined assets of PMS and the AIF industry are expected to reach 43 lakh crore by 2028, and the whole industry, especially the PMS or AIF industry, is growing at a CAGR of 26% according to a recent report from the PMS Bazaar. The growth is fueled by a lot of investor preference which is going towards alternative space, which is PMS and the AIF space. Now why this is happening? Because there is a lot of increase in the income as well, and a lot of people are now moving on from, say, a lower middle class to a middle class, or from a middle class to a higher middle class. And when you have a lot of money, you have taken exposure, you have certain experience in the PMS space, then you are looking to invest your money in the AIF or the PMS space as well, for diversification purpose, or maybe to enter into a new product, or there can be a couple of reasons. The topic of today's video would be where we will be talking about one strategy, which is ICICI Prudential PIPE Strategy. What is the performance, who is the fund manager, what is the allocation right now, and how much is the cash component in the portfolio, and what can be expected going forward. So this was all about what is a PIPE strategy. So just moving on to PIPE strategy. So this is run by ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. PIPE strategy, if we talk about what is the allocation of small and mid cap, so I would say that this is a strategy which is focused on small and mid cap growth focused companies with economic modes or underlying special situations happening around the companies. For example, there is change in the management, change in corporate governance, or there is some merger and acquisition happening, or there is some any other thing which is happening in the company which will bring more value going forward. So it seeks long-term capital appreciation by identifying tomorrow leaders at today at an early stage, and they are investing into high potential mid and small cap companies which are trading at a very attractive valuations today. So this provides HNI. This is very useful for HNI investors who want who want who want exposure in the listed space, but with a good valuation and with the mid and small cap companies. So now moving on to what is the allocation of what is the allocation of ICICI Prudential PIPE strategy. So PIPE strategy, right now the current allocation, which is as on June 2025, the mid cap is approximately 18% in the portfolio. Small cap is 80.36%. Approximately, you can say 80% is the small cap in the portfolio, and they have cash component which is only 1% in the portfolio. So a total of 100%, which is split between mostly 80% small and then around 20% mid cap. That's all they have in the portfolio right now. So if we talk about the returns of ICICI Pike strategy, returns has been good till now, but their AUM is also very big in this strategy right now. I think they have crossed more than 5,000 crore AUM. So 1 year return has been 3.79%, whereas BSE 500 has delivered 5.12%, and then 2 years is 27%, 3 years is 33%, 5 years is 36%, whereas BSE 500 in 5 years has delivered 24%. So there is alpha that this PMS has generated, and the alpha is very decent. I would say the alpha is not just 1-2%; it's more than. If we talk about since inception, this has delivered 28%, and BSE 500 has delivered 19%. So the fund is able to generate alpha. I will also share. You will be able to see on your screen how BSE 500 has performed since 2019, and how this pipe strategy of ICICI has performed since 2019. So this was all about ICICI pipe strategy, and there are a couple of ratios which I would also like to discuss. So number of stocks in the portfolio right now is 37, whereas if you compare it to BSE 500, that would be a little wrong comparison, but there the stocks are 500. Then price to earning ratio is 21% in pipe strategy, and today BSE 500 trades at around 25% price to earning ratio. And then price to book ratio 2.57, and BSE 500 has 3.64. Price to sales ratio is 2.3. In BSE 500 it's 2.96. So if we talk about overall comparison in terms of valuation, the valuation also seems attractive in the pipe strategy, and the number of stocks are also 37. So it's a very very well diversified portfolio. So in case if you are planning to invest in a PMS or an AIF, we can help you choose very good PMS or an AIF according to what you need. So right now in India, there is one very big problem that every day, or I would say every week, a new AMC is coming or a new funds is coming in the form of. So right now we have close to 400 PMSs. We have crossed the mark of 400 PMS, and similar to in AIF space also, which is alternative investment fund, we have crossed the mark of 400 AIFs. So for an individual investor or for a HNI investor, it becomes very difficult to choose from a basket of 400 PMSs or 500 odd products where you have to invest. We are talking about this one PMS. We have say 10 strategies more from ICICI. So you must be confused where you gonna invest. And for example, if you are investing 50 lakhs today or 1 crore today, you might also have some more inflow of the capital going forward. So on all those parameters, we help you. We are the distributors of PMS and AIFs. Maybe if you want, you can get in touch with us. You can visit our website, and then we can have a private consultation or a virtual call with you. Thanks for watching our video.